World's 10 Fastest Luxury Cars. What if I told you that the fastest luxury car in the world might not be a Bugatti at all? From roaring V12 hypercars to silent but deadly electric rockets, today we're counting down the world's 10 fastest luxury cars, and the #1 spot is going to surprise a lot of people. Before we go full throttle, make sure to like the video if you love high-performance cars, subscribe to Car World for more mind-blowing automotive content, and comment below which car you think truly deserves to be called the fastest luxury car on the planet. Now, let's start the countdown. Number 10. BMW M8 Competition. The BMW M8 Competition is what happens when you take a luxury grand tourer and inject it with serious performance DNA. This is BMW's flagship performance car, and it's absolutely ferocious. Under the hood sits a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, producing 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The power delivery is explosive, and the 8-speed automatic transmission shifts with lightning speed. 0 to 60 happens in just 2.9 seconds, which is supercar territory. Top speed is electronically limited to 189 miles per hour, though the car feels like it wants to go much faster. The M8 Competition features BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system that sends power to all 4 wheels for maximum traction. The chassis is incredibly stiff. The adaptive suspension keeps everything controlled, and the carbon ceramic brakes provide massive stopping power. But here's what makes the M8 special. It's genuinely comfortable. The interior is pure luxury with premium leather, carbon fiber trim, and a build quality that feels vault-like. The seats are supportive yet comfortable for long drives. The infotainment system is BMW's latest iDrive, with crisp graphics and intuitive controls. This is a car you can drive across Europe at 150 miles per hour in absolute comfort, then take to a track and set competitive lap times. The M8 handles like a much smaller car despite its size, with precise steering and incredible grip through corners. The exhaust note is aggressive and throaty, perfectly matching the car's personality. Whether you choose the coupe, convertible, or Grand Coupe 4-door, you're getting one of the most complete performance luxury cars on the market. Pricing starts around $140,000. The M8 Competition proves that luxury and extreme performance aren't mutually exclusive. This is the ultimate daily driver supercar. Number 9. Audi R8. The Audi R8 is the everyday supercar. This is a mid-engine exotic that you can actually drive daily without drama, and it's one of the most approachable supercars ever built. The R8 V10 Performance packs a 5.2-liter, naturally aspirated V10 producing 602 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. This is the same engine used in the Lamborghini Huracan, and it sounds absolutely incredible. The exhaust note is a high-pitched scream that climbs to 8,700 revolutions per minute. 0 to 60 happens in 3.1 seconds, and top speed is 205 miles per hour. The all-wheel drive system provides excellent traction, and the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts instantly. The chassis is brilliantly balanced with the engine mounted right behind the driver for perfect weight distribution. The magnetic ride suspension adapts to road conditions, providing comfort when cruising and razor-sharp control when pushing hard. Inside, it's pure Audi luxury with premium materials, excellent build quality, and the virtual cockpit digital display that's become an Audi trademark. The digital gauges are customizable and provide all the information you need without distraction. Visibility is surprisingly good for a mid-engine supercar, making parking and daily driving genuinely easy. The R8 is special because it's fast, beautiful, and completely usable. You can drive it in traffic without overheating issues, take it on road trips with reasonable comfort, and still embarrass much more expensive exotics on a track. The steering is precise, the brakes are confidence-inspiring, and the handling balance is nearly perfect. Available as both a coupe and convertible Spider, the R8 offers flexibility for different driving experiences. Pricing starts around $150,000 for the V10 Performance. The Audi R8 proves you don't need to sacrifice comfort and usability to own a genuine supercar. Number 8. Mcmurtry Speirling. The Mcmurtry Speirling is the wildest car on this list. This is a British-built electric single-seater that uses fan technology to generate massive downforce, and the performance is absolutely mind-bending. The Speirling uses dual electric motors, producing around 1,000 horsepower in a car that weighs just 2,200 pounds. The power-to-weight ratio is obscene. 0 to 60 happens in under 1.5 seconds. That's not a typo. 1.5 seconds. It's faster than a Formula One car off the line. But here's the genius. The Speirling uses twin fans that suck the car down onto the road surface, creating massive downforce even at low speeds. This means it can generate cornering forces that physics shouldn't allow. Traditional cars need high speeds to create aerodynamic downforce, but the Speirling generates maximum grip from a standstill. At the 2022 Goodwood Festival of Speed, the Speirling absolutely destroyed the hill climb record, beating times set by Formula One cars and Le Mans prototypes. The car completed the course in just 39.08 seconds, shattering the previous record by nearly a second. The acceleration was so violent that spectators were left speechless. The design is wild and futuristic. It's a single-seater with a fighter jet-style canopy that tilts forward for entry. The interior is race car minimal with a racing seat, 6-point harness, and basic controls. This isn't about luxury in the traditional sense. It's about pure, unfiltered performance delivered through incredible engineering. The fan system is road legal and silent, operating at 20,000 revolutions per minute to create suction underneath the car. Only a handful will be built, with prices reportedly exceeding $1 million. The Mcmurtry Speirling represents the cutting edge of electric performance technology and proves that innovation can rewrite the rules of what's possible. Number 7. Ferrari Laferrari. The LaFerrari is Ferrari's hypercar statement piece. This is the car that showcased Ferrari's hybrid technology while delivering performance that redefined what was possible from a road-legal vehicle. The powertrain combines a 6.3-liter naturally aspirated V12, producing 789 horsepower, with an electric motor adding 161 horsepower for a combined output of 950 horsepower. The V12 screams to 9,250 revolutions per minute with a sound that's absolutely intoxicating. 0 to 60 happens in under 2.5 seconds, and top speed exceeds 217 miles per hour. The hybrid system doesn't just add power, it fills in the torque curve, providing instant response at any RPM. Active aerodynamics adjust to optimize downforce or reduce drag depending on speed and driving conditions. The front and rear diffusers, active rear spoiler, and underbody panels work together to generate massive downforce without compromising top speed. Inside, it's focused and driver-centric with premium materials and Ferrari's signature design language. The digital displays provide all necessary information without distraction. The steering wheel houses most controls, keeping your hands in the optimal position. The racing seats hold you perfectly during hard cornering. Only 499 LaFerraris were built, plus 210 LaFerrari Aperta convertibles. Each cost around $1.4 million new, and values have since climbed past $3 million. The LaFerrari represents Ferrari at their absolute peak, combining hybrid innovation with traditional Ferrari passion and performance. This is automotive art that moves faster than almost anything else on Earth. Number 6. Aston Martin Valkyrie. The The Aston Martin Valkyrie is what happens when a luxury car company partners with a Formula One team to build the ultimate hypercar. This is a collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing, and the result is absolutely extraordinary. The Valkyrie uses a Cosworth-developed 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, producing 1,000 horsepower. It revs to 11,100 RPM, which is F1 territory. The sound is earth-shattering, a mechanical symphony that climbs octaves as it approaches the red line. Add the hybrid system and total output reaches 1,160 horsepower. The car weighs just 2,270 pounds, giving it a power-to-weight ratio that rivals prototype race cars. Performance is staggering, with estimated 0 to 60 in under 2.5 seconds and a top speed exceeding 250 miles per hour. But the straight-line speed isn't what makes the Valkyrie special. It's the corner capability. The aerodynamics are pulled straight from F1 racing. The entire underside is sculpted to generate massive downforce, using ground effects. Venturi tunnels accelerate air underneath the car, creating suction that literally pulls the Valkyrie onto the road. There are no traditional radiators up front. Cooling happens through ducts integrated into the body. Even the seats are part of the chassis structure to save weight. Inside, it's minimal and race-focused. You sit in a reclined position like a Formula One car with your legs elevated. The steering wheel is removable for entry and exit because the cabin is so tight. 4-point harnesses keep you secured during extreme cornering forces. This isn't about traditional luxury. It's about delivering the closest thing to an F1 car that's street legal. Only 150 road cars will be built at around $3 million each. The Valkyrie is a technical masterpiece that pushes boundaries. Number 5. Bugatti Divo. The Bugatti Divo takes the Chiron platform and transforms it into a track-focused hypercar that prioritizes handling and agility over straight-line speed. This is Bugatti's statement that they can build more than just speed record holders. The Divo uses the same 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine as the Chiron, producing 1,479 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. Top speed is limited to 236 miles per hour, which is actually slower than the Chiron, but that's intentional. Bugatti optimized the Divo for cornering performance rather than maximum velocity. The aerodynamics are completely reworked with a massive rear wing generating 198 pounds more downforce than the Chiron. The front splitter is more aggressive, and there are additional vortex generators throughout the body channeling air for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. The suspension is stiffer with revised geometry, and Bugatti reduced weight by 77 pounds through the use of lighter materials and extensive carbon fiber components. The result is a car that's 8 seconds faster around Nardo's handling circuit than the Chiron. 8 seconds on a single lap is an eternity in hypercar terms. The Divo corners with incredible precision and confidence, feeling more agile and responsive than its 4,400-pound weight suggests. Inside, it's pure Bugatti luxury with premium leather, Alcantara, and exquisite attention to detail. Every surface is meticulously crafted with materials that justify the astronomical price. The seats hug you perfectly, the controls fall naturally to hand, and the build quality is flawless. Only 40 Divos were built, each costing around $6 million. Every unit sold immediately to existing Bugatti customers before the public even saw the car. The Divo proves that Bugatti can build the ultimate driver's car, not just the ultimate straight-line missile. Number 4. Bugatti Centodieci. The Bugatti Centodieci is a modern tribute to the legendary EB110, Bugatti's supercar from the 1990s. This is one of the rarest and most expensive cars Bugatti has ever built, and it's absolutely stunning. The Centodieci uses an upgraded version of the W16 engine, producing 1,578 horsepower, which is 99 horsepower more than the standard Chiron. That extra power comes from optimized turbochargers and revised engine mapping. 0 to 62 happens in just 2.4 seconds, and top speed is electronically limited to 236 miles per hour. The design is a modern interpretation of the EB110 with angular lines, distinctive horseshoe grille, and dramatic wedge shape. The name Centodieci means 110 in Italian, celebrating the EB110's legacy. The rear features 5 circular elements that reference the EB110's iconic taillights. 8 air intakes feed the massive W16 engine with the cooling it demands. The entire body is crafted from carbon fiber to minimize weight while maximizing structural rigidity. The front end is aggressive and purposeful, with sharp creases and functional aerodynamic elements. Every surface serves a purpose, channeling air for cooling or generating downforce. The side profile is low and wedge-shaped, creating a silhouette that's unmistakably Bugatti yet distinctly different from the Chiron. Inside, it's pure Bugatti opulence with the finest materials and craftsmanship money can buy. Every surface is leather, alcantara, or exposed carbon fiber. The attention to detail is extraordinary with hand-stitched patterns and personalized touches for each owner. Only 10 Centodieci examples will ever be built, and each costs $9 million. All 10 sold immediately to collectors who understood they were buying automotive art. The Centodieci represents Bugatti's heritage reimagined for the modern era, a rolling masterpiece that honors the past while pushing toward the future. Number 3. Mclaren F1. The Mclaren F1 is the legend. Built from 1992 to 1998, this is the car that defined what a hypercar should be, and it remains one of the greatest automotive achievements ever. The F1 uses a BMW developed 6.1-liter, naturally aspirated V12, producing 627 horsepower. That might not sound like much compared to modern hypercars, but the F1 weighs just 2,509 pounds. The power-to-weight ratio is incredible. Top speed is 240.1 miles per hour, a record that stood for over a decade. What makes the F1 special is the obsessive attention to detail. Gordon Murray designed it with no compromises. The central driving position with passenger seats flanking the driver creates a unique experience unlike any other car. You sit in the middle with perfect visibility and complete control. The gold-lined engine bay reflects heat away from critical components. The titanium toolkit weighs less than conventional tools. Every component was optimized for weight and performance. The driving experience is pure and analog. No traction control, no ABS initially, just raw mechanical connection between driver and machine. The 6-speed manual transmission requires skill and precision. The naturally aspirated V12 delivers linear, predictable power with a sound that's absolutely intoxicating. The engine note rises from a deep rumble to a high-pitched scream as it climbs toward the 7,500 RPM redline. The F1 was so well engineered that it dominated at Le Mans, winning overall in 1995 on its first attempt. No road car had ever achieved such racing success without major modifications. Only 106 F1s were built, including road cars and race variants. Values have skyrocketed, with pristine examples selling for over $20 million. The McLaren F1 is automotive royalty, a timeless masterpiece that influenced every hypercar that followed. Number 2. Formula 1 car. A modern Formula 1 car isn't a luxury vehicle in the traditional sense, but it represents the absolute pinnacle of automotive performance engineering. These are the fastest circuit racing cars in the world. Current F1 cars use 1.6-liter V6 turbo hybrid powertrains producing around 1,000 horsepower combined. They weigh just 1,764 pounds, including the driver. The power-to-weight ratio is absolutely insane. 0 to 60 happens in around 2.6 seconds, but that's not where F1 cars shine. It's the cornering speeds. Modern F1 cars generate massive downforce through sophisticated aerodynamics. At high speeds, they could theoretically drive upside down on a ceiling. Cornering forces exceed 6 Gs, which is more than fighter jet pilots experience. Drivers must have extraordinary neck strength just to hold their heads upright during corners. The braking performance is equally incredible, with carbon-carbon brakes that can decelerate from 200 miles per hour to near stop in just a few seconds. The brake discs glow orange from the heat generated during a single braking zone. Top speed depends on the circuit and aerodynamic setup, but F1 cars can exceed 230 miles per hour on low downforce tracks like Monza. The technology in F1 cars is staggering. Energy recovery systems harvesting energy from braking and exhaust heat, active suspension management, incredibly complex aerodynamics with hundreds of components working together, and material science that pushes boundaries. Obviously, you can't buy a current F1 car for the street, but older F1 cars occasionally come to market for tens of millions of dollars. The performance and engineering represent the absolute peak of what's possible with internal combustion technology and human driving skill combined. Number 1. Tesla Roadster. The upcoming Tesla Roadster represents the future of extreme performance, and the claimed specifications are absolutely mind-blowing. If Tesla delivers on their promises, this will be the fastest production car ever built. Tesla claims the new Roadster will produce over 1,000 horsepower through 3 electric motors. But here's where it gets insane. They're offering a SpaceX package with cold gas thrusters that provide additional thrust. 0 to 60 is claimed at 1.1 seconds. That's faster than anything on this list. 0 to 100 miles per hour should happen in 4.2 seconds. Top speed is estimated to exceed 250 miles per hour. The 200 kilowatt-hour battery pack should provide over 600 miles of range, making this a genuine long-distance GT car despite the extreme performance. The all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring will provide incredible traction and control. The chassis promises to be incredibly stiff with active aerodynamics optimizing downforce and efficiency. Inside, Tesla promises a minimalist, futuristic interior with their latest technology. The removable glass roof provides an open-air experience. Seating for 4 makes this more practical than typical supercars, allowing you to share the experience with friends or family. The SpaceX package with cold gas thrusters sounds like science fiction, but Tesla claims it's real. Small rocket thrusters mounted around the car provide bursts of thrust for acceleration and potentially even help with cornering and braking. Pricing starts around $200,000 for the base model, with the SpaceX package adding significant cost. If Tesla delivers on these promises, the Roadster will redefine what's possible in a production car. The combination of extreme acceleration, high top speed, long range, and relative affordability makes this the ultimate performance car of the future. And that wraps up our list of the world's 10 fastest luxury cars. From legendary engineering to futuristic performance, each of these machines proves that luxury and extreme speed can exist together. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you agree with this ranking, or would you change the order? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to Car World for more high-speed automotive content, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.